Hello beautiful souls, and welcome back to Little Flames Oracle. My name is Trixie, I'm a mystic and an oracle for the divine, and if this reading found you today, remember to take only what resonates with you. This could be all of the message, but if something feels misaligned or wrong, please don't force it to fit your story. Just let your inner compass of wisdom guide you, and let's begin your reading. So, today I have a tea leaf reading, along with some runes and some oracle cards from the animal spirits. So let's just begin first of all with the teacup, which I have here. Now, traditionally we have the handle facing towards us, and anything on the left-hand side of the handle is the past, and anything on the right is the future. If it is at the bottom of the cup, it means the far future or the far past, and if it's at the top of the cup, it means the very near future or the present, and the sort of near enough past, basically, so it's just recently happened kind of thing. So already I'm getting quite a lot actually of it's actually a herb called thyme, because I don't have tea leaves. I'm a little bit poor for tea leaves, so I use the essence of the herb thyme, and there's quite a lot of it actually at the bottom, and I can see what looks like an upside down music note perhaps. And I already feel like, maybe relating to the music note, that we're not really singing our own tune or dancing to our own melody. And by this I mean we're not really being ourselves. We're kind of going off track a little bit, I'm getting. But it also kind of looks like a golf club. Or a golf club, sorry. So I feel like in golf there takes a lot of precision, skill and patience. Maybe this part of your journey there needs to be some patience, a little bit of precision, which is like another way of saying accuracy, like looking more into things, maybe doing more research into something. Yeah, just those two, I think. So the music note and the golf club. Not really getting much else, apart from the fact that we've got like a huge clump at the bottom here. So it just means that we've left a lot behind, and as we're travelling up towards the top of the cup, I can see there's more towards your future side. So I feel like we're sort of gradually moving on to maybe happier times or something. We'll see what your runes actually say first, and your oracle cards, because maybe they'll give us a bit more meaning. So where do I put this? I'll probably put this to the side. So let's just have a look at your runes. Today we have the manas, we have fehu, and we have isa. So isa is patience, pause and reflect, sort of don't charge into things. Fehu is new beginnings, and manas is kind of deluding oneself or not being oneself. And I'm already getting like this energy of forcing yourself to be something that you're not. Maybe you're forcing yourself to continue with something that is no longer needed. And I'm also getting this, I think it's like a message of pause and reflect from spirit. I'm also getting the message to stop whatever it is you're doing, or to stop whatever you think you need to do. Because whatever you're doing right now, or perhaps it's more like in the mind where you feel like you have to do something, or you have to do whatever it is you're doing right now, it's not part of your spiritual journey. And I'm getting a lot of like this need to go into a void or hermit stage. Like perhaps you need to sort of get out of your head for a bit and let spirit deprogram you into thinking that this whole idea of you're not good enough, or if you decide to take some time off or rest, you're undeserving of it, or you have to continually keep working, because society really pushes us into this continuous state of working. It's like society has brainwashed us or programmed us to think that resting and doing nothing is extremely bad, and spirit is here to sort of deprogram that part of us, to sort of help us realize that we need these stages of pause and reflect, because if we don't rest, then we can't prepare ourselves for the next stage of our lives. So we need this rest, and I feel like Spirit is really encouraging you to rest and to do nothing, especially at this moment in time. So if you're thinking like, oh, what do I need to do now, Spirit? Or surely I must be doing something. I can't just not work. Spirit is saying it is okay to rest. It is okay to do nothing. And what you need to do right now is just stop, pause and reflect. It really is okay to stop. And I'm also getting, for some people, it is really okay to let go of something. It is really okay to just do nothing. Because sometimes the act or the art of doing nothing actually resolves the situation by itself. Sometimes there is power in silence and doing nothing and just going with the flow. It is okay to do nothing. If you feel like you need to do something, especially like in your spiritual path, I'm getting, because this is more related to your spiritual journey, if you feel like you need to do something, or you need to go into a particular type of research, or you must sort of rush your spiritual awakening and getting as well, Spirit is saying to not do that, because you can gather as much knowledge as you want, but if you don't integrate that knowledge into your spiritual path by pausing and reflecting on it and turning it into wisdom, you won't get far in your spiritual journey. If anything, you will be rushing into things that you're not prepared for. And then you might get angry at Spirit because then something might fail because you weren't ready for it. So yeah, let's just see what your oracle cards have to say as well, because maybe there's something extra as well. And then I've got a channeled message from the divine as well, which is a technique or a divination technique called automatic writing. So firstly, we have the heron animal, which signifies patience. It says, create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. I also do apologise if I mess up a word. I am dyslexic as well, so yeah, I apologise for that. So already we're getting emphasis on being patient. We also have the ladybug, which means, or stands for rather here, good luck. You are a bright energy. Let go of worry and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colourful you. You bless the world with colour and good luck. So this is more emphasis on being oneself. Remember that we saw a music note in the teacup. So this is singing your own tune, being yourself, staying on track and getting as well, dancing to your own melody. And I'm also getting emphasis of dancing to somebody else's melody at the moment. Like we're doing whatever it is we're doing because everybody else is doing that. Or we're doing it because we think it's the right thing to do because everybody else is doing it, kind of thing. When Spirit is trying to tell us that we are all on our own spiritual journey and that each spiritual journey is actually different to anyone else's. We all have our own unique spiritual journey to go on. Next, we have the white stag, which is the protector. So you are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you need to go, or even where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. So already here I'm getting a difference between the mind and the intuition. I feel like a lot of us are sort of in our heads at the moment, and we need to come down to our heart space, which is our intuition. So what do you feel is right? Not what you think is right, what you feel is right, and that you should let your intuition be your guide. We also want to have a connection between the mind and the heart. We don't want to stay too much in our heads or too much in our hearts. We want to have a balanced connection as well. So our last oracle card is the bee, which stands for community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. So I feel like Spirit is saying here to sort of pause and reflect, have patience, trust your intuition, be more in your heart space than your head space, and sooner or later the answer will come to you. So take this time to rest and prepare yourself for the next stage in your life. And then when the time is right, your spirit guides will come to you and tell you what to do next. So if you just follow your intuition, in other words, you go down to your heart space and not your mind space, then that will help you on what you need to do next. Okay, so the last thing to do is to read out the automatic writing message from the Divine. I'm just going to put your runes out here as well so you can remember what they were. Sorry, I'm a little bit perfectionist here. I have to get it all neat up. So this is Isa, Fehu, and Manas. Okay, so let's just read out what we have for the automatic writing message, and then we'll end your reading there. Slow down and stop. When the time is right, your spirit guides will come and show you what to do next. Do not rush into things at the moment, for that is not good for your journey. Do not feel like you have to do something at the moment as well. Learn to rest and know that it is okay to do nothing. Be content in the void. Be calm in the nothing. Everything will soon make sense, and everything you need will come to you soon. Remember that you also need this rest, and that you need these moments of nothingness or pauses in your life, because if you don't allow those moments to happen, you will not be able to gather the energy you need for the next stage in your life and your spiritual journey. So that is the automatic writing message from the Divine, and that is also the end of your reading. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I also hope that it makes sense as well. Thank you very much for watching and for listening, and don't forget to look after yourselves. Blessed be.